Am I not muted now? Sorry about that. In case you can't hear the sounds, the lovely sounds of Pig Step in the background, we found Pig Step. I can now be roaming the overworld once again. So this is much excitement. And really, is there still no voice now? All right, Cobalt, is there still no voice or is there voice? Can you hear me now? I feel like a Verizon commercial. Can you hear me now? Good. Can you hear me now? Good. So are we better now? Yay! Okay, cool. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, how much do I have in here right now? I have enough. Okay. Oh, that's perfect. So today, Red and I are actually going to help with our friend Welder because he has an island that he doesn't want, which is quite an interesting dilemma as far as I'm concerned, but hey. Okay. That'll make her show up really fast if I just say I'm in her wagon. Oh, Red, what is this? What is this? Okay, actually, we're not snooping. We're just... Oh, no, you said you organized. This is not organized, Red. Oh. Nope.
Lee.
That is not organized.
Lee, get out of my barrels.
Mm.
Nobody asked you to go through my barrels. Get out of my barrels.
I'm not in them right now. I'm looking at you. You look lovely today.
Stay out of my barrels and my chests. I love you dearly, but stay out of them. Unless I pay you.
But
I know where things are.
You said they were organized. That's not organized.
I never said they were. I mean, I said they were organized a long time ago.
Yes, you did.
It's been multiple weeks since then.
I've noticed.
You know what? I'm not even bothered. I ain't even bothered.
Shocked.
So I have a problem right now. My problem is I don't understand how to move in Minecraft right now.
Oh?
Because I've spent the last approximately 20 hours of the last 3 days playing Star Wars: The Old Republic. I'm muted.
Oh, man.
Gosh, dang it. Nobody heard me yelling at you to stay out of my chests and saying that I've been
so no one can
Star
prove
Wars:
it.
The Old Republic, and so I don't remember how to move, and my mouse just feels weird. Like it feels unresponsive, and I don't like it.
I have considered going back and playing that, but I know if once I do, I'm just gonna go down the rabbit hole, and I don't. Yeah.
Well, one of the guys from my D&D group is like level 80 or something, and so he was helping me with one of my last quests, and I'm like, I felt bad. I felt like a small child tagging along with a grown-up because he's like one-shotting all of the villains, and he's got, one of the speeder things, and so he's just like literally driving circles around me as I run along on foot.
That's amazing. Is this a newer character then that you don't have a vehicle yet?
Yes, I could buy one. I just haven't yet. It hasn't really been an issue. It's not new. Well, okay. It was level 18 like 3 days ago. I am currently at level 37.
Hey, very nice.
Any hoozle. Oh, apparently Sky stole my mouse responsiveness, so that makes sense.
Okay, we'll blame Sky.
Sky says, I want Lee to see my storage system. It's the weirdest mix of neat and a mess. Mine's just a mess.
I am trepidatious by that, Sky. I'm very trepidatious.
I have a Christmas present from Aether. A dragon's breath. Ooh, I can get an achievement for that, I think. Yes!
Ooh.
Awesome.
Would you be willing to let me have the achievement of that too, please? I don't think I've gotten that one yet. Let's see here. Yep.
Well, you don't have to have the mouse to have the responsiveness, Sky.
Thank you. Kobold has never touched Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Don't do it, Kobold. Don't do it.
We should do a big ol' Edge stream.
I would find this very difficult to
That would
stream from
be.
because it is a full screen thing. I can't
Mm-hmm.
play it windowed, and so I wouldn't be able to see chat. I could
I
probably
could
mod
stream
it,
it.
but
I could stream it and we could hang out.
there you go. That works.
That'd be
Except
very
I kind
entertaining.
of Minecraft is kind of the only game I like playing co-op.
That's a fair thing because that's how I am with that game, so I get this.
I
I
like
don't
just
know if I want my
being on
choices
my
being made
own.
public.
Yeah, just going along and doing my thing, and it's all great.
Hmm?
Sorry, hang on. We have a problem here.
You okay?
There, that's better.
Ah, okay. I get this.
So, yeah, are we gonna go? We're gonna go dig out a large area for Welder tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we are.
Okay. Okay. Let me drop off. I've got some random blocks on me I need to get rid of. Just pop those in there. That'll be fine. And grab a couple of shulker shells because I have a feeling that I'm probably gonna want to keep a bunch of the sand and stuff that we dig up.
That's fair. Sand. I can make TNT. I can
Or
make.
I could take all of that from you and keep it for me.
No, cause I need TNT.
I don't trust you with the
I have so much more to terraform in the Nether. Like,
don't seem to have any wood.
do you need wood? Cause I has.
Well, I have a bunch of just random bits that I guess I should probably use. Got some cherry in there. I've got like 4 bamboo, just random pieces.
Or bamboo. That's adorable.
Guess I've got this the wood that starts with Lucy. The
Lucernia.
Lucy wood. The Lucy wood.
Lucernia.
Lucy.
It's very pretty.
Have you ever seen Sleepless while you were sleeping?
Isn't that one of those really popular movies? I think it is. I haven't seen it.
I mean, it was like 40 years ago.
Same diff.
It is one of my all-time favorite movies, and I love it, and it's so funny. And the main character, who's played by Sandra Bullock, is named Lucy. And so there are various people with New York accents in that movie that say her name in very New York way. So it's just always coming out, Lucy! And my sister and I yell this at each other all the time.
I think I've been around for that before. This makes sense now.
Yeah, there's this line about she's talking about just how crazy her life is and everything. She's talking to her boss, and her boss just looks at her finally, and he's just completely fed up with all of the craziness, and he just goes, "Lucy, they have doctors for those things."
I think you've said that to me before.
For whatever reason, this is one that my sister and I quote rather often.
That's because you and her spelliness are just entertaining like that, and I love it.
She's my sister, and she's the best.
Mm-hmm. I will agree with this.
I guess I'm gonna do 2 red. Okay, I think I am ready to go.
Woohoo! Let's go decimate with permission! As a thought, should we maybe do a group chat?
Oh, that might be smart. I'll let you do it. I'll come in wherever you want. Oh, whoops.
That's amazing. I'm gonna make a group chat now.
It is this one. Oh, good.
Yes.
Oh, you're probably in a group.
Yes.
Decimation. Okay. Hello.
I went for subtle. Ooh. Hank.
I am sorry that you are dying. Coughs. There's no such thing as a minor cough. They're all just the worst.
Coughs are awful. I hate them. I loathe them.
Where
This is very weird because I have a mod that lets me see further, and it's just odd.
You guys have got to appreciate Welder's Islands because, oh my lands.
Oh yeah, and he made a
This
new
one's
one. I
new.
actually haven't seen this new one. I need to look at this real fast.
This one's new. I haven't seen this before. I mean, I saw the screenshot he posted the other day, but...
Oh my Lanta, this is gorgeous.
Ooh, I love the stained glass windows.
I'm loving his trees and the autumny colors. And the street
pretty door.
lamps.
E-A-L-E.
Eel?
Eel? Oh, it's empty. There's nothing inside.
But it's pretty
Oh,
inside.
Sky has redeemed posture check.
Oh, yeah.
Should I tell the story that you told in chat the other day?
Oh, the one where I was walking by Kobold's room and he was all hunched over. Sorry, dude, I'm throwing you under the bus. And he was all hunched over. And so I called out, posture check. And he did this little, no, as he straightened. And it was hilarious. It made me very happy.
These are so cool, Welder.
This is literally something I'm planning to do at my place soon. It's hilarious.
There's
I
a
love it.
storm kraken coming out of the clouds up there.
I love that Storm Kraken so much. I'm trying to remember, is the Storm Kraken's name Sky?
I think so, maybe. I don't know these things. And then the bendy tower.
Yeah, Welder's place is amazing.
Welder's an amazing builder.
He really is.
Okay, digging holes.
Diggy, diggy. Oh yeah, and I think he's adjusted. Yes. I can finally actually come back here and start reorganizing this now that after the time he exploded it. Because I was building and not building, but I was sorting in here because he'd hired me to sort things. I went AFK to say goodnight to my children. And when I came back, he'd had a box around me and decided to try to spook me and put down a piece of TNT. And then he lit the TNT thinking he would be able to stop it from exploding, which does not work. And it blew up a vast majority of that with the things I'd already sorted.
Just kind of feels like karma.
Yeah, maybe a bit. All right. So, this is funny because it was loading in the old stuff and now I can see all the stuff that he has already cleared out. So this entire place... Ooh! And there's even jungle logs. I'm guessing that hasn't fully loaded in then, because I know he was...
I'm already on a... I'm on a island that has been cleared out.
Yeah, he said that he was clearing
digging
stuff.
was begun. So, do we just start going? Hey, look.
I think so. I'm just trying to run to the distance and get all the trees cleared out from my mod. Oh, that's so bizarre. Oh, we'll just clear it and make it go away that way. I want
heard the
sand.
longest John's version of Diggy Hole. I think that may have actually been the first version I heard.
That's funny.
Maybe
actually.
not.
I guess I don't need my axe then. I can put my axe away.
Okay, it occurs to me that 3 shulker boxes is not even close to going to be enough.
No, but that's okay.
So,
I have 4 shulkers with me.
I'm gonna build some chests here.
If you need any wood, I have 3 random logs of jungle wood.
No, I found some
water.
I found a chest
full
full
of water.
of wood.
Ale, water. Do not like. And Welder says he wants this 4 blocks underwater.
Alright, I'll worry about underwater once I get to the water level.
I'm looking at the water as it encroaches upon my lovely space.
Hey, you should definitely be using one of those potions.
I have bought quite a few of those potions. I am very fond of having a cleric on the server, let me tell you. That has been very beneficial to me, not so beneficial to my wallet.
Vein Miner is going to just be an absolute lifesaver tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kobold. Kobold says, the first version of Diggy Diggy Hole I ever heard was the Windrose metal cover. It was confusing until I learned what the song was. Yeah, okay, so the first time I heard Diggy Diggy Hole was in the context of, like, Lord of the Rings dwarf type stuff, and it wasn't until... Actually, you know what, now that I think of it, it was in some connection with Yogscast that I originally heard it in any kind of Minecraft context.
Why is my spoon silver, Kobold? Because that's what I have, and I enchanted it, and that is what I have. Also, when I was making my...
Do you have an iron? Do you have an iron pick?
I'm not talking about my tools right now.
I think
Yes.
maybe we should have a conversation about your tools.
I
Do you
have
have a bed?
I have a backpack that happens to have the
Sleep.
sleepy stuff. Yes.
Sleep.
I cannot sleep yet. It is too early to sleep.
Sleep. Sleep.
It is too early to sleep.
That's been my brain every day or every night this last week. Vacation time does weird things to your sleep schedule.
Cobalt is currently having a moment of crisis over my iron shovel.
Well, yeah.
Okay,
We've been on this server how long?
here's the thing. When I first was getting stuff pulled together, I did not have enough diamonds to make a diamond soup spoon, okay? And so I worked with what I had, and actually iron was really painful to use for me because I didn't have much iron at that point either. But I needed a shovel, so I made a shovel of iron, and I had a nice enchantment on it. And I just haven't swapped that out since.
We are at day 5085 on this server.
Yes, and
That's hang on. I got math.
I'm being made fun of.
Yes. 5085. Was that right? Is that actually what I saw? No. 5785.
Cobalt, if it bothers you that much, then you can come throw a diamond soup spoon at me in a minute.
That's 15 years.
Waste not, want not.
15 years, Lee.
Waste not, want not.
I think you are wanting.
It's fine.
Also, I'm going to laugh when you have to go and mend up that shovel 87 times tonight.
Ask not how many times I've already mended this thing.
Over the last 15 years? I don't know.
I was thinking the last, 10 minutes, but yeah, that too. Also, I had to instinctively start here where there's sandstone.
My dear woman.
Yes?
I have some very large concerns.
After all of today, this is what your concerns are? I feel like I'm doing pretty good.
Guys, she was gardening today. It's December.
Yeah, it's December.
This boggles me. That is pure. That's not a Lee thing. That is a difference in biomes thing because where I live, all gardening was done several months ago.
Yeah, this is the distinct advantage of being in Southern California. Because this is the time where I can actually go out and I can garden and prepare stuff, and I'm not dying of heat stroke.
Okay, but the downside of that is that there are times where you are dying of heat stroke.
Yes.
That
Hey,
is unnecessary.
I didn't put on a single drop of sunscreen today, and I'm not sunburned. I am
You
thrilled.
say that like it's special.
For me, it is.
Actually, around here, I usually tend to get sunburn worse in the winter because I don't think about needing sunscreen in the winter.
I very specifically made sure I put on my... Because I have a face lotion that I wear every day. And I very specifically put that on this morning for my face so I would not be worried about my face getting sunburned. And after that, I just went out and I went to town, and I have a feeling my mod is going to come yell at me and make fun of me. And I've done 21,600 steps today. And... It's fine.
Now, see, the thing is, I'm gonna have to go and enchant or mend up even my netherite shovel.
If you
while we're
need
out here
mending stuff,
because-
let me know, because I have a backpack of bottles of enchanting.
I'll probably take you up on it because I do have some, but it's all back at my wagon.
Yep. I literally carry this with me because of how much of the terraforming I have been doing back at our place. in the Nether, to all the terraforming, I am now doing here, let alone the terraforming. I was just doing IRL.
Are you still using an iron pickaxe?
No, my pickaxe is netherite. Thank you very much.
Okay. Netherite pickaxe, but iron shovel.
Okay, here's the thing though. In the Nether, how often am I using a shovel in the Nether?
Big dogs are funny. We push them over, they don't mind. They just are like only belly rub time. Yeah, dogs are stupid. I love them. Actually, I don't. That's the thing.
I was like, do you?
I don't. I'm scared of dogs. It's
Cats are better.
not a point of pride.
I mean, dogs are kind of scary because actually, it's one of Corey's friends that became one of my friends. Like, he had his nose ripped off from a dog when he was 7. Like, I'm
Oy.
sorry, that's terrifying. Terrifying. Dogs scare me.
I always love when I have both Ice and Sky in my chat because the sibling bickering is hilarious.
That is a true fact. That sounds delightful.
Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking that 3 shulker shells would even be close to being enough.
I am collecting sandstone because I can.
Okay, where are you? I'm muted. I'm muted again.
How did you
Why
do
does
that
it keep
again?
muting? I don't know.
You're coming the right way.
I see mushrooms.
Not that way.
Are you by trees?
No, you were coming this way and then you turned away.
I wasn't actually. This is the same way I've been going.
Okay, well, I saw your name tag and then you just
Oh, you're underground. Is this your ender chest up here?
No, there's an ender chest up there?
There is indeed.
Fancy that. Here. I can hear you.
I need a better hotkey. I really do. Or, they could actually install a mic on-off button on the freaking computer. I'm not salty. It's fine.
That would be very convenient, not gonna lie. Do you have an ender chest? Oh, perfect. I forgot that I gave away my last ender chest.
Wow, that was a weird bit of lag. Well, thank you.
There you goes. Have a few.
Did you see my machine gun firing of?
I did actually. I might have to ask. I might have to ask Kobold if he can bring another backpack that I'll pay him for. I should have mended up all my stuff before I left the Nether, but I didn't think about that till just now. Alas.
Oh, by the way, hi, Sammy. Had a very interesting conversation today and had to quote myself, "Put your rendiggity dogs away." So my roommate is currently house sitting for someone that she is also dog sitting for. And these dogs are not super well behaved. In fact, they're kind of little demons. And
poor Broomy.
Yeah, she's definitely experiencing that like hashtag dog mom life.
Oof.
Only with dogs that like have never been trained or had obedience school or anything, useful like that. So
that's terrifying.
It's definitely been an experience.
And this is why Jedi is so much better.
Oh, yes.
I'm also very much biased because Jedi is amazing and I love her very dearly, so.
Jedi is my darling baby girl, and she has been very spoiled the last week with me being home 24/7.
Yeah, good luck with that when you go back to work.
Exactly. Next week when I go back to work, she's not going to be happy about it.
Nope.
It took her several hours to forgive me from my for coming home from my New York trip.
I could see that. And then there's Sephiroth just at the door begging for anyone, whomever will come in and whomever will feed him. If they have opposable thumbs, he likes them. He wants them. Come hang out with him. Feed him. And today he was begging and begging and he had food right next to him.
Yes, but it wasn't easily accessible enough. It wasn't obvious. You hadn't told him it was there.
It wasn't fresh enough.
Well, in that case, I completely understand his pain.
Spoiled old man cat.
Best kind.
Of which I have no problem spoiling again and again. Okay.
Again? I'm going to eat your food, lady. Jedi, probably. The good thing is, Jedi is ridiculously good about, like, not getting into stuff. I think the only food we have ever noticed her get into is every once in a while she'll get up on the counter and get into the butter.
That's a thing.
We'll wake up in the morning and there's just, like, a groove in the middle of the stick of butter.
Yep. I
But
literally...
even that she doesn't do all the time.
I had to start buying our butter, like, I got one specifically that had a cover on it because of our cats.
Yeah, we have a butter dish, but it's dumb. And it... Okay, so a butter dish is usually like a flat platter with a domed or a square lid that goes on top, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is upside down. So you put the butter inside the dish and then you're supposed to put the flat lid on top. But then how are you supposed to scoop out the butter from inside?
That makes no sense.
Yeah, I know. It drives me bonkers. It's like, you made this upside down. And you can't just turn it upside down because the lid is made of wood.
Who designed that?
This guy says, as someone who gets 3 meals a day, I would steal your food. My food tonight was, I decided to splurge and get Pizza Hut. I had pizza.
Ooh. I took the lazy man's road today because I'll occasionally get... I found some really good gluten-free pre-made meat things. And there was one I found that was orange chicken. I was like, hey, we'll try that out tonight. Well, we'll try out in general. And then today after... I realized I was out... I went out to start gardening. I think the boys had started playing video games around 9. So I was outside from like 9-ish to like 3:34-ish. And I said I wasn't going to actually make an actual from scratch dinner. I couldn't do it tonight. I was like, nope. Nope. So.
A wild kobold has appeared.
Hello.
And he seems to be ignoring me. Oh, there he is.
Sorry, mic issues. I'm not staying long. Here, Lee, you need this.
Red is... Thank you, Sammy. Sammy says that Red is a very observational streamer, and she never makes mistakes.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kobold. Thanks.
What is...
Red, come here a sec so your stream can enjoy this too. Do you want to come see the spoon that I was just given?
Oh, can they actually see my toolbar? Oh,
I
not
don't
quite.
know.
It's hidden. It's called Pity Spoon TM.
I feel much love.
What?
Thank you, Kobold.
Hi, I'm laughing because it's called Pity Spoon TM. I was muted again. I don't even remember hitting that key. It's bound to K. I don't even hit that key.
I'm guessing there's another keybind somewhere else that you also have then.
It shouldn't be. If it is, it's reset from somewhere because I set that.
Because that's rather bizarre that you once again had that. Man, now every time I look at this, it's going to be like, once again, pity spoon.
Oh, that was it. I typed kobold. That's what it was. Kobold, it's your fault.
Ooh, I will need to get this with,
Come on.
the foosh. What is it called? What is the enchantment? The fooshes things out where you accidentally spleef yourself.
I know exactly what you're thinking of, but I'm not going to help you.
Jerk. Vein Miner! That's what it's called. I need to get Vein Miner on this. I won't change the name.
You shouldn't.
No.
It was a gift.
Yes. But I'm saying I need to get this, and then suddenly a couple's like, you can't change the name.
'Twas given with love.
It was given with pity.
And also love.
And
also love. Shush.
and slightly sarcastic. It has Vein Miner? Silk touch and breaking mending efficiency. No Vein Miner. I can go get vein miner though. I think I have some back at my base. But first, I'm going to get all these. Yeah, much love, much pity, he says. I'm not sure which I could feel more, the love or the pity.
I think that they're not. There is no difference.
So much love. I love my friends, guys. I have the best of peoples in my life.
And your friends love you. I should deliberately mix up these boxes just to bother Lee.
What boxes are you buying that you're going to mix?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes.
There's a weird visual glitch on stream on the left side.
Hmm.
On the left
I didn't do it.
I don't see anything in my preview. Is it possibly something... It might be something on Twitch's end. Yeah, it's probably something on Twitch's end because I'm not seeing anything in OBS. Sorry.
Let's see here. Okay. Because Welder said he wanted it 4 below the water.
I'm not even concerned about the water yet.
I think that's about it. I think. We're going to go with that for now.
I'm just doing all the dirt and grass first, and then we'll work on the rest.
I started where there's sandstone.
Yes, as you have said 3 times now.
Is it sandstone?
You have. We need to have an intervention.
No! Why would we do such a horrible thing?
We should definitely have an intervention.
Did you know that Scribs has come to the sandstone side?
I don't know that Scribs was ever not on the sandstone side.
She fully the other night was like, you know, I have to admit you're onto something with the sandstone because she's building roads with sandstone, I guess, and she really likes it now. And I'm just like, yes.
Like I said, I don't think she was ever really not. Like, I don't think she just had anything against sandstone.
No, but I just distinctly remember her saying once, "You have a problem." So.
Well, you do have a problem. Just because sandstone is good doesn't mean you don't have a problem. New texture pack where we rename sandstone to Lee's Obsession.
I would use that.
You would.
I would also use that if that was like the best block in the game. If that's what it was named at. I am very grateful for these potions that last forever. I just realized...
I'm very grateful for, whatchamacallits, auto clickers that make things go way, way faster.
Way faster.
What'd you just
Hi,
realize?
Hayden. I just realized that I should have asked Welder if he wanted to keep, like, the cobblestone blocks and stuff. And as his cleaning lady, I'm hoping the answer would be no.
I mean, I kind of thought that the general rule of thumb was if you clear out an area, you get to keep whatever you dig out.
Typically, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with this much cobble, though.
I mean, unless he says otherwise, like if he really needs all the dirt or whatever, I definitely have a use for it, so I will keep at least a good portion of it.
Cool. Do you want some of this dirt?
Well, right now I've already got like 3 double chests full. I don't really know how much I'll need, so we'll worry about that later.
Okay, that's fair.
But I do have like an entire mountain to terraform around my castle, so.
That is very true.
Which I think Lavender's going to help me with, possibly.
That's awesome. She likes terraforming, and she's good at terraforming, and I love her for it. Because working on terraforming the Nether is a whole nother matter of things.
A whole nother kettle of fish.
It's a whole nother fish. We'll go with that. But don't
now, we can't make fish jokes in these streams. We'll offend somebody.
True, true. Sammy is a good fish.
Welder is a bad fish.
I'm pretty sure the term he uses these days are evil.
Good fish, bad fish, hungry fish, sad fish. I'm the new Dr. Seuss.
Indubitably.
Can you tell that I haven't spoken to another human being today except for the pizza delivery guy?
Did you greet him and be like, "Hi, human being"?
No, but I was extremely awkward. I opened the door and he's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hi, pizza?"
You were just hungry. Okay, just go with that.
Well, to be fair, he was a little odd about it too because like he just kind of looked at me for a minute. Like I opened the door and he just kind of went like just stared. And that's
Hello,
kind
I'm
of
a
why I
human
asked
being.
pizza, just like making sure like this is why you're a strange person knocking at my door, correct?
Oh my goodness gracious. That's a fair question.
Oh,
That's-
pizza was so good though. I do not splurge on oh, that's because that's sorry. I found a bunch of clay and was trying to figure out why it wasn't falling. I do not splurge on takeout pizza very often because I have simple taste, cheap taste, and I'm perfectly happy with like frozen pizza if I really want a pizza. But every once in a while, I'm just like, Pizza Hut is so freaking good, and I just need a Pizza Hut.
That's a fair thing. You know what I think when I think of pizza? I think of that pizza place over by you. And it's so good. And I need to go back there.
Better not be microwave pizza is an abomination and
Ew.
an affront against God and nature.
Why would you microwave pizza? What did it ever do to you?
Now, technically, there is a way that you can do it and still have like a crunchy crust. It can be done. But it's complicated and weird, and you have to do things to it, and it's just, is it really worth it at that point?
Why? Just why?
Well, because not everybody has an oven, Lee.
I'm just thinking just putting on your stovetop.
Not everybody has a stovetop either.
Microwave? Okay. See, I went many years without a microwave, so I'm like, microwave.
So, I have a tendency to be a little snooty about kitchen stuff, but I do have to remember, like, being able to have an oven and a stove is very much a privilege.
That is very
And
true.
even if you don't, like, say you're a college student living in a dorm or something like that, not everybody has access to, like, a real kitchen.
That is very true.
Now,
I
that
think
said, microwave pizza is still evil.
Like, I think for me, it's also because since we had our microwave broke. When was that? I was a kid, and we went like 3 years without one, and so I just microwaving things still does not come to my brain naturally. Like,
I didn't use a microwave for a couple of years because I had very limited counter space, and so
Mhm.
I basically took my my microwave lived under the kitchen table because that was the only place I had for it, and I only got it out when I had very few specific things, like if I'm baking and I need to melt butter. Okay, I could spend 15 minutes melting it over the stove, or I can stick it in the microwave for 30 seconds. You know, that kind of stuff.
yep. Do you want dirt? I'm gonna start having an excess of dirt, and I'm out of shulker space.
No, just start sticking in chests.
Okay.
Ice says microwave pizza is wrong. Same with microwave grilled cheese. Microwave grilled cheese. Okay, first of all, who has leftover grilled cheese to put in the microwave? And B,
Yeah.
if it's not leftover, if it's fresh, then it's not a grilled cheese now, is it? It's a microwave cheese. Of course, technically, it's
Just a
not really a grilled cheese anyway. It's a griddled cheese.
Like, it's just a cheese sandwich then.
It's a melty cheese sandwich that gets gooey and hard.
I miss
Microwave
having
pizza isn't
those.
bad. You just need to add a little water to go with it. Yeah, that's part of it. There's something you can do with paper plate, like the way you fold the paper plate or
Mhm.
something is supposed to make it work better. And they even make those things that are like, I don't understand it because it's some form of metal, and like you're not supposed to microwave metal, but somehow this
Oh.
magical stuff is like a foil that doesn't explode,
I have
and it
never heard of
genuinely
that.
makes. It comes in like Hot Pockets.
Huh.
And it genuinely makes them crispy, and I don't understand this black magic, but it works.
That's
Oh no, I'm on fire.
cool. Yeah, I've never heard of that before.
Duckling says, "Hi, Duckling." Duckling says, I wonder where the grilled cheese originated. I don't know, but I feel like humans through history have always known that like bread product, cheese product, and tomato product go really well together.
Mm-hmm. Facts. And now my question is, if we're gonna put
It's a
stuff
type
in
of foil, yeah. Sky says microwave pizza isn't bad. You just need to add a little bit of water to go with it. In a separate bowl. I'm not a heathen. No, you just kind of like sprinkle the water on top.
It's a blessing.
It's baptized before you microwave it.
Cheese. Okay, Cobalt says that he has friends that did cheese quesadillas in the microwave.
Oh yeah, we do cheese quesadillas in the microwave all the time.
In the
They just don't get crispy. It's more just like a cheese melty.
Okay, a cheese melty makes more sense then. Hi, 12. Good to
Hello,
see
12.
you. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't done that before. That's
Now,
also because
that one we did all
like...
the time growing up because we were not trusted with the stovetop, but we could be trusted with the microwave. So, you know, sprinkle some cheese on a tortilla shell, stick it in the microwave, and there you go.
That's fair. That is a fair thing.
Butter for the quesadilla? I assume
Yes.
you mean like you butter the quesadilla first, not... I don't know, you're using butter as your quesadilla? Like adding ham to my grilled cheese? Guy, I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
Ham to the grilled cheese is good.
I hate ham with a burning passion. It is disgusting, and legitimately, I hate it so much.
And yet you ate it when you were here that one time.
I will eat things to be nice and or because I'm hungry.
I said it was good too.
Sometimes things that I don't like are good. It wasn't ham though. You made like pork roast stuff.
I made tacos with pork.
Yeah, that's different. Pork, like pulled pork or whatever, is different than ham.
I didn't know there was actually a difference as far as how people consider that, so that's good to know.
No, like everything's pork, but like ham is a particular cured pork product.
Like the hunks of ham.
Yeah.
They have to be done
And
just
it's
right.
nasty. And people around here, like if you go to a church potluck or something, inevitably there's going to be somebody who brought green beans and they put ham in it. Ugh. Or bacon. Bacon is almost as bad. Slightly less because it's bacon, but it gets all chewy and gross.
Oh no, you have to do it just right. Like, I love that kind of stuff, but you have to do it just right.
No, you have to cook it first so it's like crunchy, and then you can mix it in. But mostly people just like, they just chop it up and add it into the green beans. And it's like, no, that's evil. That's heinous. Stop.
At a church thing? Heathens.
Oh, I could tell you stories. The dishes that turn up at church potlucks.
I'm really grateful being in SoCal. We don't really do church potlucks. I feel like we've dodged a bullet.
Much a Midwestern, Southern Baptist, good old church potlucks. Oh, my Lanta. Because that's what you need after you're done is my Lanta.
Oh, dear.
I don't get chicken quesadilla, let alone any other meat. Chicken quesadilla is good if the chicken's good.
Yes.
And if it's like other stuff besides chicken, like peppers and a good sauce and all that kind of stuff.
Or a quesadilla.
Just cheese and chicken is like, okay, whatever, but you're kind of wasting your time.
Or
Might as well just have cheese and enjoy it.
Or your quesadillas with like leftover barbacoa beef from tacos.
Oof, that sounds good.
Oh, those are good. 12, you're asking why we are sinking Welder's Island. It's because Welder wants this thing 4 blocks underwater level. And
we are playing the part of the flood in a production of Atlantis.
we have a bit to go.
I need to go and mend up my shovel.
We have a long bit to
approximately
go.
114 blocks. Duckling says, Sweetie's boss brought home butter tortillas from his boss, who brought them back from Texas, and they made legit the best. I'm going to have to look this up. Whatever this butter tortilla thing. I'm going to have to look this up because that sounds amazing.
Seriously.
Sammy says, nowadays it's so much easier to say, I'm a vegetarian than I can't have red meat due to an intolerance. Yeah, because you shouldn't have to... you shouldn't have to explain to yourself, period. You should be able to just say, I don't want to eat that.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people don't. They're like, oh, well, why not?
Can I make it? Well, I like it when they ask that and they're kind of like, oh, is it because it's something that I could season it differently that you would like or something like that? And they ask and you can tell they're asking for that reason. There's others where it's like, oh no. Yeah.
You're just nosy.
Oh no, 12. This would be far too elaborate for an elaborate prank for us for today.
we like pranks. We don't like hard work for no reason.
Because we'd have to then put it back, and I'm not doing that. Cobalt says that church potlucks are common even here in SoCal. It's not the churches that I go to. Because the vast majority of the churches he's been to has had them. My grandparents' church would do potlucks, but they were also down by the border of Petro, and I generally wasn't sure if that was a them thing or just a fact of it's because it was a church of like 30 old people and they didn't want to have to go out for lunch afterwards. And if you can just think of
dissing the potluck.
When you have 30 old people whose taste buds aren't working anymore, no, it's special. Did I tell you about my grandmother's salad dressing?
No, but I have concerns based on the way you said that just now.
Like, grandma's salad dressing was, she would take all the stuff in her garden and every green vegetable top, so like your celery tops, your broccoli leaves, your carrot tops, all that stuff, she'd throw it in a blender and then she'd pour the desiccated remains over a salad and call it salad dressing.
That's not salad dressing, that's just more salad.
And it's bitter. So bitter.
No, salad dressing is like balsamic vinaigrette, maybe some sweet fruit sauce. My favorite salad dressing is literally just balsamic vinaigrette microwaved with a little bit of raspberry jam.
Ooh. I should try the raspberry jam. That sounds good. Like, yeah, no, grandma's salad dressing was special. And so when she made things for the church potluck, it was special.
Grandmas do that. Grandpas are worse, though.
Grandpa was fascinating. I remember, gosh, he was mid-70s, and he was helping roof a church down in Mexico, and someone unhooked his safety line, so when he slipped, he broke his neck.
Oof.
And I kid you not, 3 weeks after breaking his neck down in Mexico, he's out in the yard with the tractor and his neck brace. These plants don't grow themselves. Like,
wow, I suddenly understand where you get it.
Like
that sounds like such a Lee thing to do.
Yeah, he was beast mode. It was amazing. And he was tiny. He was smaller than I am. And scrawny, wiry old man who called my 6'2" dad, "Son, you're weak," because my dad couldn't pull out a fully loaded refrigerator and anything to clean behind it. And I've never seen my dad look so just flabbergasted because my dad's been like wrestling this fridge trying to pull it out and everything, and grandpa just, "Son, you're weak," and like literally pushes my dad aside. And my grandfather is like, at that point he was 5'4" maybe, and skinny, wiry, and he just puts his arms around the fridge and just pulls the thing out. Like, doesn't heave, doesn't hold, just pulls the thing out. And it was memorable.
Sammy says, "I think that's a father trait. My dad had shoulder surgery, and not even a day later was back at work. Like, sort of let them heal." Yeah, I don't know
That's
if it's
the
like a
thing.
dude thing, like a machismo, like can't show weakness kind of thing. I don't know.
It makes for great stories.
It makes for great medical bills.
That too.
No,
And
my
great
grandpa was an
stories.
army guy and a marine guy, and lost his taste buds somewhere in basic training. I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
And
that's the place to
so
do it, yeah.
when my grandmother, my brother, or my dad and his brother were like, I don't know, like 7 and 12 or something like that, my grandmother had to go into the hospital for surgery. And she was going to be gone a few days. And grandpa was like, "That's fine. I'll feed the kids. It's no big deal." When they came to visit Grandma in the hospital, the first thing my uncle said wasn't, "Oh, hi, Mom," not "I love you, Mom," not "How are you doing, Mom?" "Mom, when are you going to be better so we don't have to eat Dad's cooking anymore?" Because apparently what my grandfather would do would he would just go in the refrigerator and find whatever leftovers happened to be in there and throw them in a pot together.
That sounds like
And
a
so
grandma.
he's like, he had made pork chops, pork cutlets, something like that the night before, left the skillet out with the pork grease in it, and the next morning fried eggs in them.
I mean, grandma would at least put the skillet in the fridge overnight, but
I don't think my grandparents' skillet has ever been washed in my entire lifetime, and everything that you eat out of there just tastes like beans.
the only reason my grandmother's skillet ever got washed is because when grandma would be out in the other room, my mom would wash it.
I broke rocks. I didn't want to break rocks yet.
That was a thing. My grandparents were very interesting people. Also, grandpa would never have made food at all. He would just been like, "Oh, you want to eat? We're going to go out to eat then, because cooking food is woman's work." Tell me how your marriage is, grandfather.
We don't have those conversations.
Yeah,
All
those
right,
are.
you gotta go, guys. We will see you later. Have a wonderful rest of your wake cycle.
See you, Sky. Yeah, there was random things about my grandparents that, looking back, I was just like, man, I would have loved to have asked more questions. Like, so why do you think this? Why do you do that? What about this is
Nothing
because you're... I mean... My grandparents were old because they got married a little older. My parents got married older.
So many of those things you can just explain away by saying, well, they grew up in the Depression.
Yep, that they did. Which was
Duck.
very much evidenced when my grandparents had like a whole bunch of those 40-foot trailers that you would have for... Actually, I'm just going to fly out. Like you would see like boxcars and everything on a train track, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they had several of those on their property to store stuff. And there was a summer that my parents were like, hey, this is getting kind of ridiculous. We should help them sort these things. And then we discovered what level of preparedness my grandmother would have, because she had, I kid you not, Red, she had several boxes of the elastic of the underwear that she had cut off the underwear so she could reuse that elastic if needed.
What?
It was very crunchy. Very, very crunchy. Yeah. We also counted 12 can openers in one box.
Well, I mean, that's logical.
That makes more sense.
my-
That doesn't go
because
bad.
you can never find a can opener when you need one.
And half the time they get all weirdly rusted and you're just like, why? This was cleaned properly. This was dried properly. Why is this not working? I could probably look at the small people in my house and understand that very quickly.
This guy says, my grandpa had knee surgery and was walking unaided a week later. Yeah, my grandfather had his both knees replaced, and 2 days later they had to yell at him to stop trying to mow the lawn.
I resemble this far too easily, so I'm just gonna go along with.
Yes, you do.
Like, that just makes me think of my foot surgery. 12 says
Lovely, but-
there are two types of men: full body cast and still work in the farm, or a dramatic Victorian woman about a mild cold.
And sometimes they're the same man, depending on what's wrong.
That's what I was just thinking. It depends. Sometimes it's both. But I will have to say, there's a difference between I have a physical injury of some sort, and I'm just going to work through that, versus I have some internal sickness bug thing, and I'm miserable. Because I can work through, like, I had a foot surgery, and I had screws in my foot, and I was supposed to stay off my feet, and I was going up flights of stairs, within 3 weeks, because I had things to do. And
Guys, this is why we worry about Lee, because she does this kind of stuff all the time.
I haven't died yet.
It only takes once.
But then I'm like, if I'm sick with a cold or something, I'm gonna be like, I'm going to bed early. I need to eat very healthy. Don't look cross-eyed at me because if I get sicker, I'm gonna blame you. It just depends on the thing.
Sammy says, keyword yet.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's an important keyword.
Sammy, not helpful.
Sammy, very helpful.
No, shush. You two are no longer allowed to speak to each other.
I'm not a troublemaker, really, I'm not.
Oh, I beg to differ.
I've been goodish lately.
Guys, you hear the implicit qualifiers in that statement. I've been good-ish lately.
Yes, I stand by that. Because I'm not sure what your current thought is on what you're going to get on my case for, so I have to, have some qualifiers here.
I don't have anything specific.
See, yes, I have been goodish.
Can I tell them about the candle that you got me, though?
Yes.
So I got my Christmas present from Lee, and I open it up, and inside there's a candle that's labeled, "You're the best thing I found on the internet."
It made me so happy when I saw that. I was like, I have to get this. Like, I had a physical need of, I must buy this right now and send this to Red. After I stopped laughing. There was much laughter first. Well, if nothing else, we are definitely demolishing to some degree or another.
I feel like we're making a mess.
I feel like we are. It's very fun, though, because it's not a mess that I have to clean up. And I have a...
Was I muted? Was I muted? I don't think I was muted, but I probably was muted.
If you were saying you were feeling like you're making a mess, you were not muted for that part. At least not for me. And see, this is the type of mess I don't mind having because I'm not the one that has to clean it up. Whereas normally if there's a mess in my house, I'm the one that has to end up cleaning it, so...
You know how I said at the beginning of stream that I was having problems with controls?
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing how fast it comes back.
Well, you kind of live and breathe over here too, so...
Yeah, I do. This is probably, the last 3 days is probably the longest that I have been home, not traveling, and not on Minecraft in...
Forever?
an embarrassingly long time.
That's a thing. That is a thing. I have been enjoying where I've been working in the Nether. And I had to actually very purposefully get myself out of the Nether before I started stream, so that way there'd be some bit of surprise for my episode tomorrow. So...
This guy says, I can't say much, to be honest. I've been told the nurses were having fits trying to get me to stay laying down as an 11-month-old after a surgery. I don't know. I feel like if you're an 11-month-old and you've had surgery, probably everybody would prefer that they were having problems getting you to stay down than otherwise. With a kid that little, you're just happy to see them moving around and having energy and that kind of thing.
Yeah, that is a true fact.
Sammy, I haven't seen this video. You asked about it earlier and I was feeling really bad. I meant to go open Discord. I didn't actually see this. So I'm wondering if I just missed a notification somewhere.
12, you're right. That does sum up our friendship right there.
Oh, wait. I did see this one, I think. Hang on. Is this in our private? Yes. No, I did see it. And yes, it was adorable. Your dog is so fluffer. I was thinking it was something else. Sorry.
1, 2, 3. I think a little bit more down. So 12 quoted, I haven't died yet, and it only takes once. One of the best interactions ever. Perfectly sums up your friendship. Yeah.
Kind of does.
It kind of really does.
Kind of does.
And if you could just add scribs in the background with a mom expression and a mom sigh, that would be it right there.
Depends on the day.
She's had more gremlin mode lately, and it's been great.
Some days she would be on your side with these things. Why am I hungry?
IRL or in game?
In real life.
Did you eat the whole pizza?
No, but I did have 3 slices.
Well,
I
you
mean, they're
didn't eat the
little
whole
Pizza Hut
pizza.
slices, but
That's why
well,
you didn't eat the whole pizza.
I will probably go eat it after stream.
Ta-da! Pizza.
Pizza solves so many problems.
It really does. Dang it, now I want pizza. Red, now I want pizza. I wasn't supposed to have that right now, but now I want
Surgery
pizza.
and those the day after. Sammy says I'm not even the mom of the group, and I was concerned. Lee, is there anything you would like to tell me?
I don't think I have a guilty conscience.
I don't know what the context of this is, but Sky says, hey, Red, did Lee go through with the idea I gave her? Evil smiley face.
I don't think I have yet. If I'm remembering correctly, Sky, my memory is old. Okay, as Kobold keeps reminding me.
Memories old?
You know what? Somebody else in this house did not that long ago.
No, what did somebody else in this house did?
I was going through and I was doing a little song about I feel old. Do 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 do. Ooh, and I hear from the other room, you only feel old?
You know what? Look, when you set it up so perfectly like that,
I'm in my own house. I should be allowed to sing whatever silly songs I want.
you can sing whatever silly songs you want. You just have to be okay if other people decide to go along with them.
I wasn't going along with it. He's supposed to add another line to it, not immediate.
Kobold, would you like some help making up some lines to go along with Lee's songs?
Oh no. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Now there's two of them.
This is all your fault.
Yep.
Wait, is this?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's correct.
That's a big hole. I'm not going to go down it.
Apparently, Sky's coming over there to you, so I have concerns.
I don't know why. It's only me and
Not enough
Sky.
protein, maybe. I think there was plenty of protein. I got meat lovers.
This meat is good.
Kobold says, "Cool, sure. I'm not lyrically gifted. I'm not either, but I can make it sound stupid. So that's worth everything." In parody
Red,
land.
did you just lie to all our streams by saying that you are not lyrically gifted?
No, I don't. I don't think that's a lie.
No, you are lyrically gifted, love. I have seen the little ones that you have posted in our chats before.
Agree to disagree.
Sure, I'm right. I'm just gonna start leaving cobblestone all over the place at this point.
This is one of those times where I kind of wish we had the whole like the background the
Backpacks of picking upness.
I am so glad you understood me.
I understood you.
I got absolutely trapped there. The record that controls my consciousness was completely skipping out.
I could hear the skipping, but I knew that the thing that it was trying to say, so I got you. Not sure if that's a sign that we do share same brain cell or what, but I need to find one that I like well enough to send Sky, because once I do that, my life is forfeit. And it would be
wait, what?
and it would be so worth it. So you're fine, Red. Nothing to worry about.
I mean, I know I'm fine.
See? Exactly.
I'm cringing right now.
I can imagine,
Great
but
emotional pain.
no, I'm gonna stand by that too. I do not want wheat seeds. Blah. But yes, I love that idea very muchly.
I'm very bored.
You're bored?
I'm so bored.
Do you want to not sleep through the night, and we'll just have a little bit of like chaos added to the levels?
No, because that's worse, because then it's not being productive, it's just distracted.
Well, I mean, if we can get some creepers to go off and or anything without killing us, that can help blow some holes.
No, chaos is not helpful.
I beg to differ on that one.
Oh, forgot to use my wings.
Chaos is fun. And it's chaos at a place that we're doing what we're supposed to do and being helpful, and we can have chaos while we help. Helpful chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think
You
helpful.
like helpful chaos?
Yeah, there's a time and place for helpful chaos. Not helpful murder, helpful chaos.
I didn't murder you. I very specifically did not murder you.
No, you just wanted to do a tap of I could have murdered you.
Yes. It's always good to remind people of their place in the world.
I mean, Red, we could get TNT and we could blow up the island.
Thank you. You're right, Sammy. I definitely should eat.
We should totally get some TNT.
No. No!
Yes.
No, this is messy enough as it is.
So, we might as well have some fun boom booms with it.
No.
Boom booms, Red.
There's another island you can go boom boom.
I'm very tempted to go. I have so much sand. I could totally go boom boom. It would be fun.
I mean, guess I don't mind you going and buying a bunch of gunpowder from me.
The fun powder is good. Have you restocked fun powder recently, by the way?
I haven't been on the server in like 4 days.
That's
so.
right. You haven't been on the server. You'll need to restock soon, by the way. Because I
Hi, board. I'm Sky. Thanks, Dad.
I love Sky. And that right there just endeared Sky even more to me. Even more. Should I go get some boom booms? I'm thinking I should go get some boom booms. That would be very fun. We could do so much more with boom booms.
Wait, can you stop calling it boom booms?
Why?
Because a family that I babysat for a very long time for also used the phrase boom booms a lot. And when they said boom booms, they meant poopy diaper. So every time you say, should I go get boom booms? I'm just like, no, don't do that.
Okay. Rephrase. Should I go get the things that explode? Should I do explosions?
You can call it TNT.
explosions.
TNT. TNT beyond. TNT. You've got your flint and you got your spark and you got the things that explode.
You should get some TNT and make things explode.
You do that. Go do that on your own island.
I think I'm gonna. Because that just sounds fun. Also, I feel like I've done enough destruction over here. I should do some destruction elsewhere.
My work here is done.
Yes. Explosions.
Insert that anime clip of the girl going, but you didn't even do anything.
Okay. I think Welder moved that work pad.
Sammy says I call it splody, not boom boom. To splody things, says Duckling. To splody things.
I need to get all
Blowing
the
up
way
an
to-
island with dirty diapers is an amazing idea. No, guys, not. No, it's not.
Oh, that is a
Someone
thing.
remind me why I chose to stream. Like,
Because it's fun, Red. Because it's fun. Okay,
I
have to
kept thinking I would stream other games this week while I was on break, and then all of the games that I was going to stream, I couldn't play in windowed mode, and I only have one monitor, so...
I wasn't paying attention as to which part of this was where that warp plate, warp pad, warp thingy was, and I have to figure out where. If I
It's
went
in
to
his house.
what part?
The part that we first came in at, where the cake was.
Brilliant. That's what I'm trying to figure out which part that was. I don't think it was where the storage was. Was it up? Nope, not that. Is it down
Sammy,
here?
your ideas are not helpful here.
Ooh, now I'm curious as to what idea Sammy has.
Nope. Nope. We do not. I do not share these things.
Sammy, come visit me in chat.
Oh no! You're so funny. You're so funny. Hey, quick, Kobold, ban Sammy in Lee's chat.
Oh, now I really want to know what's going on here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Wow. Yeah, we're running low. We are running very low on fun powder. We are so low on fun powder. Red, you're completely sold out of fun powder.
I can tell that she's waiting for me to ask her why she's calling it fun powder. She's just saying the word over and over again so that I'll say something about it.
That's what it's called. It's called fun powder because it's fun powder.
Except that it's not.
It is fun. Makes things go
But that's
explodey.
not what it's called.
Yes, it is.
It is not. It is what you call it, which is not the same as being what it's called.
It is called thus by me.
That
That's-
is not
it is
the
what
same
it's called.
as it is called.
Yes, it is. Red is dying internally right now.
I should. Kobold says I should put in a sub goal for a second monitor. Well, see, the problem with a second monitor is then I would also need a larger desk, which would mean I would have to relocate everything to a different room. So it's not just a matter of a second monitor, it's a whole thing.
That's a fair thing.
I would love, genuinely, roommate and I have talked about if neither one of us wants to move anytime soon, but if we were to move somewhere else, getting a place that has 3 bedrooms and then being able to use that 3rd bedroom for schoolroom for her, so she has a private study area, stream room for me, library, all that jazz.
I have D&D.
She concerns me.
I've always concerned you.
Oh, do it on my phone? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. It's a little bit harder to see. I could get one of those like little holder things. Set it up on the side of my desk area. That could work.
I should replace the sand I just used first. So I'll do that first. That's a big brain move. Replacing the sand first.
Do you guys remember season 6? I think it was Mumbo's either season 6 or season 5 base. The underwater one.
I think that was his season 5? Might be 6.
I feel like it was season 5 because it was whatever season the update aquatic was.
Yeah. It was
Either
pretty.
way, it was the first time I'd ever seen somebody actually deliberately use this mechanic for water where you can basically make a wall out of it. That was 6, yeah, okay.
Was it 6? Okay.
Oh, I knew it wasn't 7. Why did I say 7? It was either 5 or 6. It was 6. My recollections of Mumbo's spaces are slightly out of order because I came in very tail end of season 6. And kind of as they were winding down there and gearing up to season 7, I went back and watched all of his season 5 and then went back and watched most of his season 6. So it was like 6, 5, 6, and everything is just mixed up and confused. That was 2020. There was much going on that was mixed up and confused in 2020.
There was a lot happening then. Yeah, okay, yeah. Season 5 was the Guardian Farm with the water walls.
Yeah.
Season 6 was the orb. Okay.
That's right. The coffee
That was
tables
not what I
and then
meant
the
to put there.
orb.
Cool.
And then the giant wrenches. And then the chair. And then the facade.
Okay, this is close to the right level, I think. I'm just gonna...
We're gonna need buckets at some point.
Oh, for the water? Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of am hoping that season 10 is the hermits going back to more of a season 5, season 6 vibe. Like not feeling the pressure to have to do the mega bases and just
Yes.
having fun and all this kind of stuff because we're not in a 2020 world anymore. And the 2020 world of season 7 was a once in a lifetime magic
Mm-hmm.
um perfect storm kind of thing. And I feel like so many of them are so stressed out over trying to live up to the standards that were set during an unprecedented time. Iskel was talking to me the other day about some of his plans for season 10 and stuff, and just how he looks at his stats and things and he sees that people don't like his stuff anymore
Mm-hmm.
as they did in 2020, and he just being like, well, that's because the world is different now.
I'm glad because I remember I was watching that recording of his, and I'm glad that he was able to recognize like this is why, because it's not that spot of the world anymore, and not trying to be like, oh my goodness, I need to match up to that, because that's just not
Right.
possible, and I don't want them burning out, and I know like Iskel especially has been burning out.
Especially on the vanilla stuff.
Yeah, and I don't want any of them burning out for the sake of creating content.
Hey,
That takes all the
speaking
joy
of
out.
content creation though, do you want to conspiracy theorize for a minute?
Is it this conspiracy theory that I'm thinking is of as well?
Possibly. Yeah, Wells burned out a few times as well. That's
Mm-hmm.
Wells. From a few things that he said here and there, I think Wells has had a lot of things going on in the background of his life that have nothing to do with content creation and everything to do with other life things. So,
I think so,
um,
yes.
Sammy said Impulse hinted at the possibility of a new hermit. So Mumbo did too,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Doc may have accidentally done so. And we were talking in chat the other day about how our theory is, and our being me, Scribs, and Lee, our theory is that the decked out extravaganza with all the guests on the server was a test run for at least one person, if not multiple.
Just to see how do they fit in with folks? How do they all get
Mm-hmm.
along? Like,
Mm-hmm.
is this a good fit? Good vibes? You know,
I would
I think
love
that's the thing.
any and all of those people on the server. I think all of them would be fantastic fits, and
They would all
it
be
would be
so
amazing.
delightful. Although I kind of really want a height and everything, because if H were to join after all his seasons of MCC and collecting hermits, for him to actually become, that would just be adorable. I just want to see that. That would be adorable.
I need Lizzie. Like I love the idea of any of these people, but I love the idea of Lizzie being on the same server as Cleo and Doc and Pearl and Jem and just causing chaos.
Out of curiosity, thinking of causing chaos, whereabouts are you right now?
I love you very much.
Yes, I'm asking for your safety, woman.
Oh, I'm
You know what? Never
all the way
mind. You're a
up the-
bird. You can fly.
I think I'm all the way at the other. I told you to go to your own island.
I'm on the other side of the island.
I told you to go find your own island.
I'm supposed to help build, like, blow up Welder's islands.
Yes. Well, Welder has multiple islands.
I love TNT. Oh, it's so fun.
I think we're okay. Unless, wait, is this you?
Hmm?
Watch out for the cows. Don't kill them.
I didn't. I was very careful.
I don't think you can be very careful
I
with
can't.
TNT. With
too.
TNT. Sorry, that wasn't a judgment on you. That was a judgment of TNT.
With TNT, it depends. It really depends on the day. Really depends on the
Sam
day.
says, yeah, same. Martin would be the drama insert trademark
gosh.
here. The drama TM, yes.
Yep. Accurate.
Put Lizzie
accurate.
in the same room as Green and we'd be doomed. I need it. I need
That would be amazing.
Joel too. I want all of those people in there. And it's not even so much that I necessarily want them to be hermits, because like they have lives. They don't need to be hermits, but I want all of the
I want them all hanging
shared
out.
content stuff. Like the build battle build
Yes,
what
those
are
have been
they calling
fun.
that? Build something has been fantastic, and I have been having so much fun with them. I have not laughed that hard in a very long time.
That has been delightful. Like, yeah, it would be a lot of fun.
It'd be really nice to have over here.
Hmm.
A beacon.
That would be something special, wouldn't it? I'm not sure if these are close together. We'll find out. They might be close enough. They might not be.
I'm gonna get a beacon.
Nope. Didn't think so. I figured that water was
Ranchers
gonna
Reunion
probably-
Part 3. Third time's a charm.
should
Maybe
move.
they'll actually, talk for more than 5 minutes this time.
Oh, that's working a bit better. But not better enough.
Hey,
We'll
where's
set
the
fire to that one.
islands
that
from here?
one,
Is it this way?
And
What's
that one.
Don't
And
know what that is.
that one. And I'm stuck in the water! And over here. We'll do that one and move this way. And that was not what I meant to do. There we go. I just make things go explode.
I didn't map. Where's the stupid thing?
There we goes. It would just be
I'm going the
delightful.
wrong way entirely. Oh, no, I'm not.
There we goes. There we goes. Welder never specified exactly how this had to be done, so you know what? I feel pretty good about this.
I think Welder just wants the stuff gone.
Well, you know what? We are making that happen. One block at a time. And it's glorious. Simply glorious.
Okay, I need to be down there. How am I supposed to get down there? Welder, your place is a maze.
I feel like his place is a little bit of a maze, but it's not.
Like, I can see where I need to be. I just can't get there.
That is a Welder, like.
Wait, Welder, you haven't seen my Christmas present yet.
I don't think he's been on as much either. I feel like holidays sucked everyone's lives away.
It was a good suck.
It was. But it was long. I'm tired.
Okay, maybe I am in the wrong tower.
It's the one without the storage chest. It's the other one.
Deep frost decked out run still lives in my head rent free. I love it so much.
Should I blow up more of this section? Yes. Good call. We'll blow it up.
You said it's the one without the storage thing?
It's the other one. If you're looking, are you looking for his warp plate?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two builds right there with that bridge connecting. So
I'm sorry, can you repeat that again? It glitched out so hardcore.
So if you're looking for the warp plate, it's maybe it is the one with the storage. It's at the very bottom.
Oh, maybe I just didn't go down far enough.
Like
There it is. I think I thought I was on the bottom level and I wasn't.
12, yeah.
So chicken.
I caught that too, and I'm like, just not going to repeat any of it. I have kids that watch this later on. I'm not going to repeat that.
I appreciate it. Why am I here? I'm here for a beacon. I think
That's about 1,
core
2,
is
3, 4.
selling
Yeah, that should be about right.
electricity.
Okay. If that's about right, then we can just blow up here.
how much?
And we'll do here.
5 diamonds, seriously?
What
I
is that?
think I can afford that.
I'll say, don't tell me you can't afford that, because if you go look at your fun powder, you'll see that the fun powder is completely bought out. And I am a bit poorer than I once was.
Problem is actually having enough iron for this. Are we selling? Is iron still back?
Does he still
the
have that
is
Iron
by the
Farm
blocks.
open? Iron Farm should still be
Wait,
open.
did he say? Does that say iron block?
Yes.
No, just an iron bar. Okay, just.
I'm like, he had been selling iron blocks at one point.
No, I thought it was for a diamond block.
Oh. That would be something else. Okay. Okay. Where else can I put some TNT?
2.5 stacks should be enough for a.
No, it's raining.
Alright.
I've been in the Nether. I don't know where my umbrella is.
You need a potion, Lee.
There we go. Oh my gosh. Red, did I tell you it's supposed to rain tomorrow? IRL? I am so excited. Okay.
Watch out, Cobalt.
I am very, very excited because that's why I was actually working so hard in the garden today, was so that way I could try to get as much done before rain happened. Because priorities.
This convo again about the rain. I know, right?
It's Lee. It's rain. I am going
Tis-
the wrong
tis a
way
refrain.
for that.
Tis a refrain. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2.
TNT
3,
makes me
4,
happy.
5. Nope, that's not right.
See.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let me get that up
5.
there.
Yes, it is. 2, 3.
Let's see here.
There we go.
Wait, what? I was saying, it made you shrivel like a raisin. I understand this. I should move my face away from that TNT.
that might be a good idea.
Yeah. Do you have any more splody powder?
No.
Like, I'm not asking in your shop. I'm just saying in general.
I don't have any more for sale.
Not even for a job?
I don't want to go back and find it. And actually, I do think I put
Okay.
pretty much everything in the shop.
Okay. Okay.
Because I made a bunch of rockets, and my gunpowder farm is productive, but it's not that fast. I need to put a second layer of creepers on it, but oh my gosh, that's such a pain.
I'll help.
Lee, I love you a lot. I don't know if I want to wrangle creepers with you.
I don't know if I want to wrangle creepers, to be honest. To be perfectly honest, I'm not sure if I want to do that.
I am going to mute for a moment.
But the things
I'll
I'll
be
do for
right back.
TNT. Ominous. Actually, Remy might be coming by. That would be less ominous. Okay, I'm gonna put that there and that there. Cool. You're protected. Barely. That. I need to go find more boom powder. How many extra shovels do I have? Cobalt, are you gonna start making fun of my shovels? I have one that is a silk touch, and I have one that is vein mining. And now I have one that is the pity spoon. So I have 3. 3 now. Red's not eating it. I'm gonna have to go. I had made it early on, yes. And then after I made my shovel early on, then I needed another one, and I had a little bit more iron at that time, so I made another one. Red, you need to eat apparently.
Where are you?
Over at the chest.
I'm joking.
I
knew I was
gonna
muted, Sammy. I hadn't unmuted yet.
I'm not gonna chuck it in the lava. That's rude, Kobold.
Check what in the lava?
Kobold wants me to chuck one of my extra spoons in the lava.
No, we have a museum being built. That belongs in a museum.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Why would it go in a museum? It's a spoon.
Because it is Lee's forever iron spoon.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing.
Okay, I think I know I
I
have
love
more.
this. This looks so much better after TNTing it. I wish I had more TNT. Oh wait, this does not have the mining of the veins.
Wait, I gotta grab
I need my one that has the mining of the veins.
I don't like the way that sounds. Don't say that. Sounds surgical. I don't like it.
It does sound surgical. That's why I like it. Guys, if I was not a full-time everything else I do, I would totally go and get my degree in forensics, because that would be fun and fascinating and so cool. Okay,
Sammy
well,
says, "Alrighty, gonna head out for the night. Have a good one, chat, and pet the cats for me. Will do so. Have a wonderful rest of your wake cycle, Sammy. Sleep well, and we'll see you
Yes.
again next time."
yes, night, Sammy. Kobold, if you spent 10 diamonds on my old shovel on my new shovel, then I can pay you diamonds for the shovel.
Do you have that many diamonds?
I do actually have that many diamonds.
Wow, I'm proud of you.
I have a logger shop for a reason, okay?
Oh, so they're money diamonds, not mining diamonds.
I actually had half a stack of mining diamonds. But I just put it in with the rest of the diamonds because I have no need to.
Islands that we're actually currently working on.
I ran out of TNT, otherwise I'd send up a signal flare.
Can you find me on DinMap and tell me which way to go?
Let's see here. Kobold wants me to give up my old shovel. No. Let's see here. Where are you? You are too far south. You need to go north. Yes. Yes. And then hook a right in a little bit.
My right or your right?
Go east.
Found it.
There you go. Ta-da! I don't want to give up my old shovel. Why do I have to give up my old shovel? It's been a faithful friend.
It sucks.
It's been a faithful friend for me through thick and thin. It is a tool that...
Has it though?
Yes, it has not abandoned me, and I will not abandon it. I was not the kid who couldn't give up a pair of old, worn down shoes because, you know, they were old friends. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so this is a long-term thing.
It is a very long-term thing, yes. a very long-term thing. And I'm only slightly apologetic for it. That's less apologetic and more sheepish.
That's still slow. I should be insta-mining at this point.
What do we need?
I don't know, it's probably because I'm underwater.
Ugh. Yeah, that would do it. Water's
Nope.
gross.
Why am I not insta-mining?
If there's supposed to be effects,
wait.
I'm not getting effects.
I only have efficiency 4. Maybe we try it. No, I only have efficiency 4 on either one of mine. That's probably why.
Kobold wants to know how many shovels he has to buy me before I throw it out. I'm not gonna throw it out!
I think you should frame it in your mouth.
Okay, now I'm scared because he's like, okay, never mind. I have an idea. Please keep the shovel. I have sudden concerns. I have
Diggy
even
hole.
more concerns.
I am a dwarf and I accidentally dug a hole. Diggy diggy hole. Bum, ba-dum, bum.
Did you get your beacon up?
Ba-da-da-bum. I did. I don't know if it's actually helping.
Like, I don't know, where are you? Oh, you're on that end. I'm like, because I'm not seeing nothing from beacons. I agree, 12. Kobold is being very sus right now, and it makes me nervous.
That's just Kobold's state of being. If the Kobold is not sus, then it is not the Kobold.
This is a fair logic, actually.
It's a defense mechanism living in Lee's house.
Oh, come on!
Am I wrong?
I have not once done any of the waking up things I have contemplated doing, okay?
The fact that you've contemplated them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's me. Come now. Of course I've contemplated things. But the main thing is, I don't want to do it to Kobold yet, because I want to do it to my children first.
True love.
Yup. It's a true sign of affection and welcome to the family.
So this is why I'm never going to stay at Lee's house again.
No, you're fine. I wouldn't do it to you because you don't have an actual room. Now, once Kobold moves out and you come over, then you would have a bit of a room.
Yep.
So that...
You make path blocks underwater. Why can't you make path blocks underwater? Lame.
Because I don't think they can get waterlogged.
Lame.
I'm trying to make this a smidgen nicer so when Welder comes back, he's not like, oh my goodness. I don't know what happened, but that was terrifying. They should never come back again.
I mean, I feel like he might have that anyway, but...
I want to be welcomed back so I can TNT, okay?
Ooh.
Hashtag parodies.
Oh, hello, small ugly child. Oh, wait, you're a turtle. Never mind.
I was genuinely concerned and confused all in one. I was not sure.
I would not call you small ugly child. Just like for the record, that's not something I would ever call you.
Oh my gosh, I just wasn't sure. And the way you said it so kind of peacefully. Yeah, I was like, okay, it can't be a zombie child because usually those are like, oh my goodness, zombie child, like child, ew, horrible, like
It is what I thought it was.
Like, but you said it's just so creepily nice.
That's my brand, creepily nice.
Hashtag Slytherin.
Definitely thought you said Silurian there for a second, and I'm like, no.
Totally what I was thinking of saying. Right now. But thinking Slytherin and Hufflepuff and all that stuff, we have people coming over tomorrow, and I need to decide what dessert I'm gonna make. And I have been debating. Do I want to do chocolate chip cookies? Do I want to do a cake? If so, what kind of cake do I want to make?
You should do a cobbler.
I don't think I have many fresh fruits on hand for a cobbler right now.
You don't have to use fresh fruits for a cobbler.
All I
Candy
have...
frozen works just as well.
I think all I have right now for other fruits is just a little bit of blueberries because my eldest has been annihilating any and all blueberries that I get on hand on this house. They don't stay on hand very long.
Delicioso.
I have blueberries that are starting to grow in my backyard.
Oh. So the way that phrase usually goes around my house is I have blueberries that are starting to grow in the refrigerator.
I have emerald blueberry bush and a jewel blueberry bush, and both of them are producing blueberries right now.
Do you want to know something sad?
Her
Spudliness cannot eat blueberries.
What?
And she loves blueberries, so this is quite tragic.
Is her spelliness allergic to blueberries?
Yes, kind of. It's a sensitivity thing. It gives her digestive issues. It's very sad.
That is very, very sad. I am very sorry for her spelliness.
Being creepily nice fits my vampire aesthetic. Yes, exactly. Yes, see? See?
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm just being aesthetically consistent.
Not wrong. It just, yeah, not wrong.
I'm never wrong, so, like, just let's establish that.
For the most part.
Name a time when I've been wrong.
Like, grudgingly, I have to say, for the most part, this is...
You know what
Don't argue with librarians, guys. Just
my
don't...
secret is being a frickin' know-it-all. This is not a positive trait.
Yeah, don't argue with librarians. They know too much.
Research. Research is your friend. Oh, hey, fun fact. Google's broken.
Really?
Yep. And probably will be forever. Unless they drastically change things.
Wait, what?
Over the last, 2 years, basically since 2020, the way that Google has worked has been determined by, you guessed it, an AI algorithm that has progressively
Ooh.
cannibalized itself over and over again to the point where right now, if you were to Google search for anything, you'll get results. But about the top 5, 6 results are going to be paid ones. And
Mhm.
after that, it's still just not useful things. It's not, you can make it work, but you have to actually use like Boolean search terms and stuff like that to even get marginally the same results that you got 2 years ago with just a normal search.
That explains so much. On the last time I went and I was trying to search something, I'm like, what in the world am I doing wrong?
No, it's not you. It's garbage, and it's very tragic.
That makes so
I
much
have
sense now.
reluctantly made the move over to DuckDuckGo. I do not like DuckDuckGo. I don't like their interface. It is small and claustrophobic and makes me uncomfortable,
Mm-hmm.
but it works, so I have switched over to using it instead.
That makes a lot of sense because I have wondered. I'm like, what is wrong with my
Yeah,
searching
not you.
methods? Like these haven't been problems before. Now, okay, that makes sense. That makes so much
No,
sense.
and it's something people are kind of starting to talk about, but a lot of people, like most people, don't Google like really in-depth things, right? You're Googling like directions to the nearest Olive Garden.
I guess so.
And if you're actually doing research, most people know to, take your research and go to an actual database and that kind of
Mhm.
thing. So it's taken a while for people to really kind of actually notice.
Unless you're just researching very quick and simple stuff and anything.
Yeah, no, that's not researching. That's looking
No.
something up.
Yeah. I am very glad I did all the main things I did back in the day when the search engine worked. Does that mean the searches from like in the past? No, those are still kept. Never mind. I was wondering if maybe I would be absolved of any of my writerly searches, but no.
Pufferfish!
Kill it.
I did because I need pufferfishes.
It's a fair thing.
Welder's potions.
Uh-huh. They can probably sleep.
And they've gotten a little bit harder to come by. Done by, gun by. What is that? Oh.
Yep. 12 says Google is, for lack of a family-friendly term, bad. And use DuckDuckGo. And Cobalt says Google has felt really bad recently, especially with compared to library databases.
Mm-hmm.
And 12 says, I'm not the biggest fan, but it's still better than using Google. Same with Firefox over Chrome, except Firefox is good.
I love Firefox. Firefox, my beloved.
I need to switch back to Firefox. For a while there, it wasn't working for me. Like, there were things I'd be trying to do, and it wouldn't open my pages and stuff.
So here's my question. Have you updated them? You have to update things.
But Firefox is just so you open it and it goes.
No, you have to update it.
If it told me it needed to update, I would gladly update it. I updated
Sometimes it
Strahd.
does. Sometimes it
for the
does.
record.
Sometimes, and it lived.
Yes, Strahd lives. That's what happens when you're undead.
Haha. This guy says, I'm now very glad I switched over. Between that and the lawsuits over monopolies, Google's going to be having a time for the next while. Yeah, and you know what? It's about time.
Yep. I'm just hoping it doesn't affect, like, Google Drive.
Doesn't affect what?
I'm just hoping it doesn't affect things like Google Drive.
It
It's-
could, but I think you'll get plenty of heads up before it does.
I hope so. That's where I keep a lot of my stuff right now for work. I'd really rather not have to deal with switching stuff again. Now that I finally have families and parents trained on how to use that. But it would be ironic that now that everyone knows how to use it and everyone's trained on it, now we're gonna have it switch back to something
now it breaks,
else.
yeah. No, we
That would
so
be-
the school that I work at has its own server, and when I say it has its own server, it actually has like 6 or 9 servers. Last time IT went around and did a search for servers, they found ones that they didn't know that existed, some that weren't actually connected to anything. They deleted whole servers. Like it's been a thing. And we have a new IT company and they're trying to cut down on some of that stuff. So they told us, hey, guess what, guys? in the near future, you will no longer have access to your G drive or your D drive and things that are on your computer. Everything is going to OneDrive and online shared access stuff, which personally I'm a big fan of because there's nothing more annoying than needing to edit a spreadsheet and
That's
going
true.
in and it's like, oh, you can't use this right now because Joe Smith is using it. And you're like, okay, cool. So I have to call Joe Smith and ask, hey, are you actually using that document right now? And he's, oh, no, sorry. I had it open earlier. I totally forgot to close it. Like, this is a conversation we have on a regular basis.
That's fair.
So I am very much a fan of the idea of things that can be edited by multiple people. That sounds great. Unfortunately, I am not looking forward to transferring all the folders and things over because there's like 30 years of just data, and some of it is good and needs to stay, and some of it is garbage and needs to go, and it's all mixed in together.
That's the thing.
I found a folder the other day, an entire folder. It has about 170 things in it, and it's nothing but old signs that were put on the door. And like, it wasn't like they reused them; they made a new one every time. For like, library closed early for staff training, and library has these hours for, finals week, and this kind of stuff. And like, they're all bad. They're all really ugly. And I don't know why they decided to save them. But unfortunately, that kind of stuff is mixed in with stuff that either for legal or important reasons we do need to keep.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be fun.
I have a love-hate relationship with OneDrive.
What's that? There we go.
That's mostly because no matter what I set it to, it wants to keep like, no, I want to back up your stuff. No, I don't want you to back up this stuff. I've already told you like specifically, back up these things. Don't back up those things. Don't try to get those things backed up. I don't want them backed up.
This guy says I have a lot of my stories on Drive, mainly for lack of better free cross-platform writing program. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I recently bought myself an external hard drive that's like 3 terabytes of data or something like that, mainly to put my image editing stuff on there because those files take up so much space.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so much space. My old computer, I realized that like, I don't remember what it was. It was like 78% of it, of the storage, and it was full. Like, it was full. Was all image files. So
makes sense,
slowly trying to transfer those over so that they're but then I'm like, okay, now what do I do with it?
Yeah.
Frankly, again, I probably need to delete a lot of these things because I'm not going to use them again. Probably.
So I shouldn't be like, hey, I want to adjust a cover.
See, and this is exactly what. So in my contract, I do cover designs for small presses and independent authors. In my contract for making covers, I have it so that I give myself the right to delete files after 6 months. 6 months after a project is completed, I have the right to delete files. I have never done that. I have never done that. I live in fear of somebody coming to me and being like, hey, you did my cover for this book 3 years ago. I need you to do a sequel now. And I'm going, cool. I have no idea what fonts I used or, what textures I used or anything. And that terrifies me.
That's a fair thing.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, and then I have one of the ones that I had done a couple years ago and I was super proud of. The author came to me, their publisher shut down. And so the author came to me and was like, hey, I want to buy my cover so that I can still use it. And I was like, cool, absolutely. I can do that for you. I'll just change the logos and everything on it. We'll be golden. Can't find the original files anywhere. Cannot find the source files. They're just not there. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know where they went, but they're just gone.
Ugh.
So, and it was one that was very, very, very edited and new images created from scratch and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, so here's what we're going to do. You're going to send me the high definition PDF file that I originally gave you, and we're just going to add like the new logo and stuff on it. I'm just going to edit that. And of course, this is not a perfect solution. It's kind of a less than great solution, but it's all I can do.
Mm-hmm.
And in my defense, I originally made that 3 years ago, so, you know, my contract holds me up. We're okay. But I still felt bad.
What if you got an actual, like another external hard drive for the sole purpose of every finished piece, you just saved it in there, and that was just all it was for that purpose?
I mean, probably what I'll end up doing is I will make a folder on the new one that I just got for that. But that doesn't help me recover something that's already been lost.
Yeah, but it helps prevent it from the future.
Well, that's the only one that I've ever had this issue with, and I don't know what the problem is. I'm wondering if maybe I like switched computers at some point when working on that particular
Mm-hmm.
project, and ended up with, you know, it got deleted in the process, or maybe it was actually stored on like a G drive or something and got deleted because I went, well, why would I store this here? I have it somewhere else, and no clue. Absolutely no clue.
Could it be one that you maybe worked on it on one of the school laptops or something at some point?
Could have been. Who knows? But anything that I have
Mysteries.
access to anymore, I looked at and couldn't find it anywhere. So
Oish.
I spent about a week looking. Like, I know I have to have it somewhere. No, I don't. I don't.
I am contemplating picking up my old edits for stuff again.
I never know whether to be super happy or terrified when you say you are contemplating something.
Both. Both is good. Both is a good, yeah. Yeah, 12. A USB stick would be very useful for that purpose.
Yep. Well, and then there's the question of, okay, now I have it all on a physical drive. Do I keep this, or do I like go to my bank and open a savings, not a savings, like a safety deposit box? Because, you know, I mean, what if my apartment building catches fire? What if there's a tornado, you know?
Well, that's true. You live in a place where tornadoes are a thing. That is a genuine concern with you. That's...
I don't like how you said that. That's a genuine concern with you. Not for you, not with your area, with you.
The tornado might be man-made. The tornado might be, you know, natural.
It might just be red on a bad day.
It's either, you know, nature, act of God, or it's, you know, act of red. It's one or the other.
Red. Wait, what? Where's? Hold that thought. I can't jump.
Holding a thought.
Hold that thought. What happened to that ender chest?
Oh, I picked it up so I wouldn't blow it up.
I need it.
You need it?
I need it.
Okay. Bloop. Chest of Ender. Oh my...
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, that made me jump.
Cora, this is the gift that never ceases to keep on giving. I love it so much.
Thanks, Cor. Thanks. I'm just glad that he hasn't found something like that for me, because I feel like I would become a menace with that as well, and...
Are you calling me a menace?
Oh, no. No, not at all.
You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't call me a menace.
Not to your face, no.
Lee.
A menace?
I'm hurt.
A menace to my sanity? Potentially.
You've cut me to the quick, and I cut very quickly.
Would you deny yourself being a menace to my sanity during
I'm
our
not
Strahd
a menace.
During our Strahd campaign? Would you say
that was like 6 years ago? I think you need to drop it.
No, you have your moments of being a menace.
Do not. I am a perfectly innocent little jelly bean.
As is proven by Cal.
Oh. The roommate made some noise as she was walking down the hall. I have been so used to being by myself for multiple days that I turned around to yell at my cat.
Oh, I wish you had. That'd have been funny.
I'm like, Jedi, what do you do? Oh, wait, it's not her.
That's funny. I just realized what time it is.
Yeah, it's almost end of stream time. I really want to fix some of this water before I end stream, because I have a whole area over here that, other than the water, is perfectly cleared out.
I'm trying to even this out a
Oh wait, but
smidgen.
there's no way to do it.
Are you okay over there?
No.
Oh, that's terrifying. Kobold says Core had an idea, but Kobold couldn't find the right audio clip for that one. You two are sus. Like, if you don't understand this, Core is my husband, Kobold is my nephew, and we all live in the same house, and the two of them conspire regularly.
We all live together in a little crooked house.
And it is terrifying because sometimes I will come in and the two of them have this gremlin grin. They're like, and it's terrifying to walk into because I don't know if they're conspiring over something at work or if they're conspiring over something, about me.
Yes.
And honestly, any of those are very likely, and it's terrifying.
We're gonna probably have to do the seaweed thing over here, the kelp thing,
Okay.
because there's almost no way without being very, very tedious and long to actually fill this in water-wise.
I kind of figured that Welder would probably end up doing something like that because, I mean, he's the fish. And he likes water.
That wasn't part of the deal?
I don't think so. Because when I asked him, like, what he wanted... When I asked him what he wanted, he just wanted the island gone and water level to, like, the island being, like, 4 blocks under. So I wasn't sure if that meant that he was going to be terraforming under the water, too? But... I mean, thankfully, this is a big island, and I'm pretty sure he wasn't expecting us to finish it tonight in one go.
I was genuinely hoping we'd get a little bit further than this.
It's a kind of a big island, honestly. I didn't quite realize how big it was, so I was here with the thought and intention of we're here to demolish it, and I'm going, it is a bit bigger of an island than I anticipated it being. And no, I don't know why I did that voice.
I don't think this worked. I thought I was being clever. I was not being clever.
Let's see here. I'm just gonna no. Boom. You know, it would have been helpful to have this little alcove when it was raining earlier. Somewhere I could run and hide. Oh, that's deep now. Okay. Alright, let's not fall down there. Let's not fall down. We can pretend we did.
Minecraft water physics are the worst.
That's why we go to the Nether instead. There is no water there.
But the lava physics are even worse.
That is a true fact. I really want them to actually update that at some point and just give us simple, like, let it just be like water, guys. It's fine.
I mean, they have. That exists. That's in the game.
Yeah, but I have to actually, like, go in and tell it, yes, do the thing.
Well, they're never gonna make that the default behavior.
I know. Blaze boards can dream, right?
No.
Oh, so cruel. So mean. Ugh.
I don't know. Something is making my computer feel like it needs to take off, though. All right, guys. Let's look at what we've done.
I know we have a lot of chests
Cleared
of
out
a
a
lot
lot.
of
Like,
stuff.
we did basically all from there all the way out there.
I need to come see where you've been, too. I feel like we've done a
Basically,
lot.
from the chests, that way.
Yeah, I think I've done a
past
good
the
chunk.
beacon.
Nice beacon. Look how flat it is. Ooh. I need to finish smoothing out the area that I was in because I just have...
You've harmed a cow.
I've harmed a cow?
Yes.
What
It took
cow?
damage. Oh wait, maybe that's the cat. It's the turtle. The turtle took damage. Never mind. Who cares?
I'm like, I was pretty far from them. I was being good. I was being careful. For me.
Tiny ocelot kitten.
A kitty? I want a kitty.
Baby kitty.
I want a baby ocelot kitty.
Well, you can't have it.
Hmm.
That's not how they work.
Sadness. Much sadness. Well, if anyone needs a regular cobble this season, we've got them covered.
So, do you know how ocelots spawn?
No, actually.
They have to spawn in a jungle biome on jungle leaves.
Oh. That is oddly specific.
Unless they've changed, I'm massively misunderstanding something.
Huh. That's
Which is definitely
interesting.
possible. But whatever their spawning rule is, I think it has something to do with leaves. But like mobs can't spawn on leaves? I don't know.
That's so bizarre. Huh. I like that.
All right, I'm gonna hop out of call. I'm gonna finish up my stream, and then I will be right back.
Okays.
Talk to you in a bit.
Yeep. Let's see. Thank you for joining us, guys. This was definitely, I want to say it was chill vibes. Can you call it chill vibes when we've had TNT involved? I'm not sure. Yes, Blazeborn stream a flaming sheep. They have this wool that looks kind of like obsidian with like red and orange like woven in the fibers. So they're pretty cool. That's what we dream about. But I'm going to try to smooth a little bit of this out so it looks a little less World War III when Welder logs on later. And I think this will probably be good for the day then. But thank you for joining us. I hope you have a great rest of your wake cycle. And also, Happy New Year, because the new year is coming up. And I was reminded that recently, which is strange. I don't know how that happened. I don't know where 2023 went. And also, I have to say thank you guys for everything, because this year, I should say, I started streaming for the first time and I'm at over 250 subscribers, which is insane. So thank you everyone for liking, for liking everything, for subscribing, for sharing. I really appreciate it. So thank you. Have a lovely day or night, and I will see you guys next week.